Hello, crypto lovers. Today is January 24th, 2026, and the top crypto news is as follows. Moving on, let me tell you that yes, Binance has filed a request for a MyCA in Greece. So as I wrote in crypto news of Axie, either they did this because in Greece we know very well about cryptocurrencies, or they did it to get an easy license. To be more clear, also, 8 to 9 days ago, we had said that France had sounded the alarm for 90 companies that if they do not get a license, they will leave France and of course the rest of Europe. So Binance does not seem to have much time. Let's also say for Binance that Mr. CZ himself predicts in an interview that Bitcoin will do very well in 2026, characterizing it as entering a supercycle. He says this because he sees more and more governments around the world starting to embrace Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and this will help its growth. At the same time, Binance itself plans to bring back stock tokenization after the 2021 exit. Like many exchanges, Binance will also bring new stock ETFs and others to its exchange, especially if it manages to obtain the new MyCA license. And all we care about is who it will partner with to bring them. For our exchanges, I will tell you that BitGo that we saw managed to go public. Let me also tell you that on the second day of trading, we see that its share price has fallen below the IPO price and is currently down 21% to $14.50 per share, lower than the IPO as we said. Speaking of IPOs, Ledger is considering its own IPO and could raise $4 billion in New York, tripling its valuation by 2023, so another IPO for those interested. Speaking of banks, we'll turn to Revolut, which is abandoning acquisition plans and seeking a banking license in the US so it can expand there as well. And the latest news about our exchanges, we will go to a DEX to be more clear, and we will go to Paradex, where we learned that it is returning $650,000 to 200 users after a bug. This is news that we had seen 3 to 4 days ago, and now it is returning their money. Continuing with the legal victories of the cryptocurrency market, we will go to the Securities and Exchange Commission. SEC dismisses the lawsuit against Gemini with prejudice, as Gemini contributes $40 million to the full recovery of the assets of Gemini Earn investors that were lost as a result of the Genesis bankruptcy. We had seen it all, crypto news back then. And speaking of prices, let me tell you that Bitcoin is stuck in a neutral point, the channel that we have been talking about for the past few weeks. However, GameFi seems to be on the rise, and all eyes are on Axie Infinity, which is the one in the GameFi ecosystem that is up 109% on the 7-day chart. There is no specific news at the moment that has helped the coin that much. But when it comes to the GameFi ecosystem, one thing is certain, everything is down, so maybe some people are just buying the lows. And it's time to go to our favorite crypto market, where Bitcoin is at $89,000, with the price in this range that we have been discussing for weeks. That wraps up the top news for crypto today, January 24th, 2026. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.